Hello. How are we doing tonight? Well, it's about 9 p.m. here. Sorry for taking so long, but I'm prioritizing consistency over length. I mean, we still end up with 4 hour long videos, so length is obviously not a concern right now. We have quite a bit of content, but like the joke, the gist of the thing um is like hmm, being consistent and improving the process, because I only this is like my 90th day streaming or something like that. I mean, I've streamed before, as I've told you, in uh, other videos. Um, but um, I mean, it's finding like a sweet spot, and I kind of already go hard on things. So yeah. We need a Phoenix Wright screenshot for the current thumbnail. Maybe, yeah, let's just use Edgeworth again. We'll probably get a good screenshot in a bit. Yeah. Okay, let's update the categories. I mean, I could always leave it in the same category, but I think that's just a bit lazy. I mean, it all depends. The streaming world is kind of crazy, man. That you can like just do stuff and present it to the world in a live manner. I think that's kind of the idea. I mean, for example, YouTube doesn't really need you to stream. Twitch does. So, like, the optimal approach, it would be to like stream on Twitch and also have a YouTube agreement that will like maximize profits. That's how most people do it currently, apparently. But I don't know. I don't like the restrictions because I think YouTube has to step up their game, and Twitch has been losing audience. So yeah, let's continue with Phoenix Wright. Maybe we can finish this trial, or at least the following day of investigation. I don't think there are many clues left. We'll see. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Oh, so apparently he was against Joe Dark. So apparently the SL9 incident was against a serial killer called Joe Dark. Yeah, the Joe Dark killings. So they were trying to... Oh, she used Emma apparently. But, But that's weird, because was Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. That's Jake Marshall's brother. Right, an incriminating piece of evidence. What did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. Oh, really? Oh. Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Let's talk to her. Happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I kind of need my glasses. Hey. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. Oof. Just what we needed. A power outage. Permanent picture. Oh, dude. This is getting dense. That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up. You mean provided bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. I'm sorry. They are a bunch of incompetents if they weren't able to prove that the murder was done by Joe Dark. Because he's a serial killer. That means there's a bunch of other evidence. So, what are you guys doing? I don't want to mention current politics, but yeah. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So it's true. After the case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today. Right? Okay. What did you see in the instant that the crime occurred? Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. Dude, but she looks like a woman. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma, you've been through so much. Oh. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I think that last text box was like the only important one, and we skipped it. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. Dude, but everyone in this game has like a child history, like a deep background. None of them are like, yeah, that's what I chose and that's what pays. And that's it. That way Lana would never have to forge any. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor. Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Dude, they're a bunch of incompetent idiots. Taken in for questioning, you mean by the police? Of course, it happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Oh, okay. Ah, more of that. Well, ¿qué lo que, menor? ¿Todo bien, perro? Who taught you Venezuelan, 7? What's up, man? How are you doing? No, silly, didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lena was a detective. She was the best in the entire force. What? That's news to me. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lena used to be a detective. Ah, look at that. Okay, let's find her. Where would she be? Ah, here, of course. She is detained because she's apparently a murderer. I did. Really? I don't remember, so... Lana, Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that initial change of jobs? I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Okay. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Sold my soul to the devil! Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department. Obviously, there was no corpse. I mean, how did they come to that conclusion? That there was a murder and there's nobody? I mean, who was murdered then? But yeah. Tell me it's not true, Lana, what the witness Miss Starr said about you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. Oh, that's a nice sprite, actually. Whoosh. That's like an album cover. Detective Lana Sky. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. Oh, cool. Now that one's even better. Did I take it? Let's just do F12. Yeah. Chief Gant. He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filled. Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes, so you could use that experience in court, right? so worthy. Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. Yeah. Okay. 2 years ago, I was second in command to the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command, yeah, sure. Deputy Gant, shared the same office. Okay, yeah, they were partners. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. First time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite hung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. But they didn't have enough evidence, apparently. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. Okay. You see, this first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Okay. Timon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by the deputy, Chief Gant, and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana. It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. Oh, man. That's a bit gruesome. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Oh, Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. Yeah, it was a party. That's right. Quite a coincidence, huh? I don't buy it. What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. It's like, you're a murderer, you're a murderer, you're a murderer, everyone is a murderer. Just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. The poser, Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Oh? Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The chief's office. Okay, let's go there. Let's find the chief's panties. February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. Things seem kinda quiet around here today. You're right. Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to? I never do that. Right, we can come back here later. What? I guess here, the entrance. February 24th. Howdy, Bambina. Why Bambina, dude? Oh, Mr. Marshall! I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Que será, you You never know where life lead you ever. Oh, on the same frame, dude. Oof. I'll just contain myself. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his pecked the cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in this evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why do prospectors head west? Oh my gosh. If there ever was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was this one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with a broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. A question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound of the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. Dude, they are so incompetent. That's my that's my takeaway from this game. This is the worst police department ever. They don't solve any crimes. They allow false evidence. The whole judicial system is corrupted. The judge is a childish, it's like man-child or something who can get bribed with food. This leaves much to desire, man. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. How old was he, your brother? He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? I knew it. Why are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Yeah. The day the SL9 incident took place was the same day as? That's right. It was the day the evidence transfer. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was more thunder. Yeah. Can't believe 2 years have gone by already. Tried to steal the evidence so the case won't die. Maybe I'll try Boomhauser. I for sure can't do it. The investigation say one was taken care of. What do you mean? Miss Starr was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. That's why they killed him. No, they were clever enough to not be too obvious. They? What are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Sky. What? The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second-in-command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person in the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Huh. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Scott was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lena's secret. It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth is my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. And that someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. Adios, Bambina is the... it's like the worst phrase he's ever said so far. We probably won't see him again. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, actually, he's a nice character. Let's be real. I'm not just complaining. I'm being a little whiny about it. I whine a lot. I complain a lot, but complaining is not always bad, because if you know how to program, if you know how to code, you'll see that when you make a mistake or when something goes wrong, you rely on the error reports. And what are the error reports doing? They're complaining. They're saying, hey, this is wrong. Hey, this is wrong. They are not fixing the issue, but they are a means of knowing that something is going wrong. So just complaining is not always bad. People think that you shouldn't complain. You should be very hard male and stuff. I mean, philosophically, yeah, of course, complaining doesn't solve anything, but maybe you need to complain to figure out what's wrong in the first place. So, yeah, that way, abusive systems or things that are wrong can be dealt with in time, you know, because that's free expression, freedom of expression, being able to say, hey, this is wrong. Right. Okay, so still nothing on the blue badger. Can we use the... I mean, he has that handprint on him. Nothing? No, nothing yet. Okay. These two guys keep talking. Okay, let's go to the underground parking lot, maybe? Maybe we find Lana Sky here. Not Lana, Angel. Angel Star. Lana Sky. No one was murdered in the evidence room. Yeah. Okay, so... let's see here. Edgeworth is in here. Let's see if the blood here does something for us. They say it's a nosebleed, but I wouldn't think so. Detention center, maybe? No? Dude, don't tell me we have to present something out of this bunch of stuff to her. I mean, that's mean. Does she know anything about this? No. Okay, yeah, you say that, and then if I show you the SL9 files, you will say okay, right. Okay. Probably we don't have anything to do with her right now. Okay. Who? Oh, the chief, here. The chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. Okay. Oh, right. So we want to go to Chief Gant's office. This is the first time we do this, so yeah. Oh, an organ. That's nice. Oh, don't tell me that the jar comes from here. Whoa, where am I? In the chief's office, silly? At least that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ, that's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call it Little Miss Bach. Call me Little Miss Bach. I thought it was a genius until they tried teaching me... What? I never could remember where C was. Ah, that's simple. Oh, it's you too. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. So, right, so have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I have had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? Oh, that's the jar. Yeah. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. Is the... Oh, it's missing a sword. That's the murder weapon. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there were matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Oh, but this office... It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over, there's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me? I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out, I have a meeting to attend. He's Joe Dark. We know it. Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems that case isn't over with yet, after all. What do you mean? Chief Gen denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. You mean like a clue? So we have to get into the chief's office again. Maybe we can just go in. Hey, pal. Oh yeah. Detective Gonshu, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gonshu's still out of the loop. Say, have neither of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Ashford has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. Okay, what do you have to say, Gumshoe? Why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Yeah, sure. There's so many people who hate him. Yeah, they were setting him up. He's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to the joint someplace, say Dick? Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. Well, what did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack, you mean? When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. Her. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh man, let's see. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here. See, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-out-of-the-mill businessman. He reminds me of Yoshikage Kira from JoJo's. A businessman. What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. And a jogger. And he turned himself in. No evidence. That's weird. So he doesn't plan the murders actually. He just pulls them off. Okay, can we present? Man, so much evidence. Does he have anything to say about this? Maybe this? No. Dude, so much evidence. No? The blue badger, maybe? Just in case, man. The jar, maybe? Huh, he's seen the jar before. Yeah. It's totally from Gant's office. Maybe the detention center, actually. Something with Lana? No. Oh no, dude. Dude, we may have to present all of this to him. Do you know anything about this? Yeah, it's obviously Gant, but how do we prove it? Or what do we do right now to prove it? Nothing. Did we visit everywhere? Maybe Edgeworth is in his office? No. I don't know, man. I'm kind of lost right now. Dark's crimes. Does he know something about the switchblade? Yeah. The murder weapon. Oh, okay. Okay. Good, man. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm happy that we are making progress and that we are not getting stuck. I've only looked up the answer once. Not even the answer, but what to do next. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. Right? Yeah, well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber. Oh. If it's your money you need. It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. Not really. But if I let a civilian in there, I'll be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh, sorry pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh. Something we can show him to make him change his mind. The jar, maybe? No. This thing, maybe? No. Something we can show him. Yum 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 yum. What could we show him so he will allow us into Gant's office? Do we have it even? Let's see if there's some place else. No. Lana is not telling us anything. No. Let's just roll this off here, okay. Let's just cross out the parking lot. And let's cross off the prosecutors. Okay. Cool. See? Oh, here he is. What are you guys doing here? Sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edwards. I'm rooting for you. So what do you want? The Chaos Emeralds! There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean that the detective was falsified. The evidence, right? The police department and prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as a prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, I take pride in my work, so tell me why. Ain't nothing like a heartbreak. Why has it all come to this? Tomorrow's trial. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First, last year's trial, now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That's odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. Yeah, I know what's rare about it. Could you tell us again what happened on the trial the day Goodman was murdered? Yeah, you were awarded with that. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. Finished up at the office? Yes, it's odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. You did take something back? This. Oh yeah. Chief Kent asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to. That's right. What do you know about this? No, nothing. Maybe if I show him my best evidence, he says. Okay. Maybe the photo. Okay. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes. The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding is a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. Story? Sounds interesting. Simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Okay. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Oh, that's cool! The halberd is my favorite weapon. Have you heard the story? Me? Yeah? Sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it though, for a mess sake? Very well. Oh, that's cool, man. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredits them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Shield halberd. Halberd shield. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks Mr. Edgeworth, I learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Kent. 2 years ago he had this halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Kent. Anything else about the award? No. Maybe this? Does he know anything about this? No. Okay. Excuse me? Aha. The lady. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Star. She's out for lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. But still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. But this can all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness. The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Miss Star hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Let's see what she has to say. Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Sky. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Kent. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean, with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. The items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. Oh. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used. Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. Magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in cases he handled. Incredible evidence, you mean? Oh yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. Right, forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Whoa, really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated everything crooked and always watched out for other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt that she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Clown music? Are you talking about clowncore or clown synth? In any case, the answer is yes. Hey, I am not kidding. Just, if I may, a little intermission. Please. I was just talking about this with a friend. Clowncore. Please check it out. Clowncore. This one video with the 6 million views. It's amazing. It's completely amazing. I'll add it to the playlist. Here. And there's also Clown Synth. Dude, you asked. No, these are not it. It was recommended to me in YouTube. Oh, this one. George Garside, the Jester. Pretty much Metallica. Oh. I can get on board of the Metallica bullying train, yeah. I won't say I don't have fun with it. Dude, but check out Clowncore, it's fantastic. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Yeah, man, the one with the ball throw, the Warhammer, what is it? The cover, with the 40k cover. I liked it. Yeah, this one, World Eater. It's so heavy. The real nice. Yeah, there was a time where I would have loved to make that kind of music. I mean, I still can, but yeah, dude. The clowncore video is real. It's so short and it's so different to anything you've ever heard, probably. Yeah, I mean, it's really weird. I mean, it's called clowncore, so. Okay, being used. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 days ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Kent's powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. Yeah, dude, they both are great musicians. really talented. They probably are like have studied jazz. Yeah, they have jazz chops. So apparently these guys know that Gant is the murderer. If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. How could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, we're finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Okay. Let's see. Can we present any evidence to her? Let's see this. No, I don't have anything else to tell you. Okay. Good thing that the characters are like just letting you know that there's nothing else to ask them. So maybe we can get inside the Gant's office. Yeah. The chief's office. Oh, you're back. You're still here. I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene since the LSL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something. Yeah. Does he have any more options? No. Okay, let's check out. We cannot enter the office yet. Oh, I forgot. There's this crumbled paper we can get from Edgeworth's office, maybe. This. Come on, Mr. Riley, let's take a look. Okay, so we have to... Can we pick it up? It's falling to the ground. Oh, okay. Letter of RRRR. If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked, you don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done, and no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh, I think you're serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything. Yep. Let's show it to Gumshoe and see if we can get a reaction out of him. That's the police department. This. Let's check it out. Due to recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as prosecutor. Okay. No, nothing. Okie doke. Let's present it to Gumshoe. That's probably it. Yeah. No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? Can't believe they pushed him this far. Push him. Push me. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was skull-sized too. but I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him. Detective. That's it. I've made up my mind. But... Here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out... Yeah. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. Okay. Cool. Let's go in the office. This is the final boss, apparently. The chief police. Chief of police, I mean. Click, beep. Kaboom. No? Oh, no, that's just the ID card. Oh, there's a safe. That's ought to be... important later, of course. Probably. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing, sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Oh no, that's Phoenix. Why? Why do you give us ID card? Do not redeem. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look and around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Come on, let's see what we can find out. Okay. The desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Okay, yeah, Lana's. Emma's, I mean, Lana. Lana's desk, yeah. That day 2 years ago. No. Pre-intoxicated, oh, apparently. Ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk. No one except Chief Kent. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Okay, no clues. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think? Yeah. You wouldn't be, no. No, there's no way. Never mind, don't worry about it. Okay. Hey, hold on, not so fast, buddy. What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry. Okay, so what's bothering you? You don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? Yes, he is. He's the killer. Of course he is. Who else? What do I think of him? Yes, he is a controlling mamagoo. Sorry. A controlling jerk. A controlling jerk, let's say. This is a safe, yes. It is. It uses a code. Oh. Can we use the powder right now? No? Maybe I shouldn't touch the safe. 777. Could we know the password? Maybe. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. I know, that's Phoenix. His birthday. It's a bit coolo. Coolong. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Yeah, let's use the powder. No? What? No. I mean, how many numbers is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all sevens. There we go. Bingo. Okay, so the chief of police has one of the worst passwords imaginable because it's all the same number. Okay. It's his ID number, right? And it's 7 times. I mean, F, fail, wrong, 0, null, no points on that one. You get 0 points. You are a complete idiot. I'm going to put in the clip from Happy Gilmore because, oof, yeah, I'll put Gan's face on it. Whose birthday was that, pal? Not even that. Even the birthday is better because it's different numbers. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, it doesn't really matter because it's an existing number. But yeah, it's all 7s. It's ridiculous. 77777. That ID number. I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. How careless. Well, apparently Joe Dark was careless. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a... Oh! A shard from a broken jar, not a cup. What's that? Handprint. Leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing that. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh. Well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so, it's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can just let you take him. After all, it's my neck, it's on the line here. Yes, I mean, that's so easy. Here. We have the rest of the freaking jar, man. It's like, hey, I have this in my pocket. Look. Yeah. Okay. The fragment, yes. Come on. Think. Okay, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Yes. Of course, why not? Okay. Dude. Yeah. No. You have to... Yeah, spin it around. There we go. Perfect. Right, so... Chief Gant concealed evidence from the case. So he is a suspect. And what's that? It's a reddish line on it. Oh, that's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? Can we talk some more? No. Let's examine this night, just in case. Let's examine the organ, just in case. No, let's examine the photo, just in case. There's the jar. And the night also. It was... Apparently the office was rearranged. The shelves are mostly empty. What else do we have here? The desk. Right. Is there a piece of paper? Oh, look, it is. The list of evidence. Nice. The SL9 incident. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what? No, about the evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. Half-size list of evidence. The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. Okay, what's the other half? Oh, so Edgeworth has one half, and the other Is this one, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The desk, maybe? Okay, we already have it. Can we talk to Gumshoe? No. I think we're done here. The window, maybe? You see, pretty far from 15 stories up. This music kind of stresses me out. I don't know why. Okay, let's go down and let's go back. Detention center, maybe? Lana won't tell us anything, I guess, but maybe if we show her this? No, nothing. Let's see here. Maybe Edgeworth knows something about this. No. Well, I should maybe check, Oh, maybe if we show him the jar? No, nothing. Yeah, church music. Totally. Is there anything? Oh, what's this? Dude. That's Mr. Game & Watch. He's a murderer. It's nothing. Why are your eyes moving like that, Mr. Wright? Better not forget about this picture. Is that it? Ugh. Okay, okay, what can we do now? Well, we haven't checked this. Name of deceased, Neil Marshall, 27, male. Date and time, February 17, 7 p.m. 7:30. Single stab wound. Died from blood loss in 10 minutes. Weapon was missing the tip. Just a tip. Okay. Maybe she knows something about any of the 100 pieces of evidence we've got. She doesn't have anything else to say. About nothing? Yeah. Maybe Gumshoe has something to say? Here. The jar? No. The piece of evidence? This thing, the list? Okay. Maybe. Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of the form, pal. Aha. Okay. Well, maybe we have to check it out as we are with Gumshoe. Okay. So that's it. Maybe we have to present it again. No, apparently not. Autopsy report. Photo. What are we missing? Safe window. Another window. Desk, maybe? Nothing. Oh, the luminol. Right. Yeah. Let's spray everything with luminol. There's probably a bunch of blood everywhere. There it is. Nice. Covered in blood. So careless. They don't even know how to clean a crime scene. Is there more blood? Come on, there has to be. No? Apparently not. More blood. Oh, oops. Yeah. Keine Blut. Es gibt keine Blut in hier. In der Nähe. Nein. Okay, maybe Gumshoe knows something about the blood? No. Dude. Maybe about this screwdriver? No. What else? Maybe the organ. It would be fitting if the organ had a bunch of blood all over. Let's see. No, not profiles, evidence. No. Spray. How do I? Oh, I'm 20%. No. That's not it. Okay, here, spray. Nothing. Ah, dude, no. Meow 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 meow. No. Meow 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 meow. No. Bah. Let's spray here just in case. I don't know. We're not missing anything. I mean, we don't lose anything by spraying everything. Yeah. I don't know what to do at this point. Maybe Lana has nothing else to say. Oh well, not Lana, Angel. Put the wings around me now. Protect me from this world of sin, so that we can rise again. I probably have to present something to Edgeworth, but I don't know what. Screwdriver? No. Yeah? Huh. No. The evidence, maybe? No. Oh. The jar? Autopsy report? The jar? Autopsy report, maybe? What am I missing? Maybe we can ask him about the blood on the floor. No? We just ignore it. Hey dude, there's blood on your floor. What about that? I cut myself with the Chaos Emeralds. I don't know, I'm at a loss. Okay, if I don't figure it out in 5 minutes, then I'm asking and I'm looking up the answer. Well, not the answer, but what to do next, because I mean, we cannot be all day like in this cryptic part of the game just because they want to extend gameplay. I mean, the game is pretty fair. but it's at points like this where you're kind of missing, I don't know, one clue, and it's probably something ridiculous. Emma, does she have anything to say? Maybe. Oh no, dude. Maybe about the list of evidence? No. The photo. Maybe Lana knows something about the photo. No. There's the jar. Maybe we present he's cheating. No, man. I mean, it's a story-based game. You know, there's this game called Grim Fandango, and it's so much more cryptic than this, and it has things that just by yourself you would take. It's probably you could never guess them. There are things that you could probably never guess that you had to do easily, because they don't give you any clues, because the idea of those games was to talk to your friends, because there was no internet. Talk to your friends and find out what to do. And that was just to extend gameplay. It's all story, those games, all story. And like going to locations and trying out items, combinations of items. And I'm not good at these types of games, and because this is entertainment. I mean we can get a clue or two, so yeah, who cares? I'm still playing fairly, you know. So we can, and we also want to move on to other games. I mean, I'm not gonna be like years and years testing out item and combinations, because, for example, this girl, she says that she has nothing to say, and that may not be true. We have no clue that tells us that. See, she has that. She says that I don't have anything else to say. So we can take that as a clue and move on, but there are cases where that's not the case. So I think we have to present something to either Edgeworth or Gumshoe. Or we're missing something else. We'll probably have to present something to Gumshoe. I don't know what. This? Can we use it here? No. Yeah? Oh, yeah! Yes! Got it. Yes, we had to present... See, we had to present the... We didn't get this as evidence. So we had to know that we had to present the dust, the fingerprint dust to Gumshoe in order to apply the dust to this piece of leather that we only saw for just a moment. I mean, we could check the vault again. They kind of make it so you don't get too lost. I mean, after a couple of hours, we could have figured it out. Like, I mean, we did figure it out, so... Okay, let's sprinkle the powder. What? This? The thumb? Yeah, sure. Let's do it! Blow. Okay. But this is not a good one. Let's try a different finger. The index finger. The middle finger. Middle finger. Oh no, that sucks. Let's check it. Let's try another one. See, they do this to extend gameplay, and it's completely fine, man. It's a pretty good game. It deserves to be played, and they made a bunch of them. So, okay, this is a good one. Okay. More? Okay, cool. So, whose fingerprint is this? Bruce Goodman? No, it isn't. Dick Gumshoe? No, it doesn't look like Gumshoes. This, yeah, this is Lana's. It looks like Lana's. Emma. Oh, it's Emma's actually. Yeah, it's exactly the one. Huh? What a turn of events. And he kept it in his vault. So that's definitely her. I mean, he's definitely the killer. Yep, we found a match. That's the decisive evidence we need. Okay. Let's keep this. And this is Damon. He's going to kick us out. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Overwatch? No, not really, man. I got frustrated, to be honest. Yeah. I want to resume it. It's just that because of, the computer gets too hot, I get this weird like CPU spikes, and they are really bad for Overwatch, you know? So this week I'll try to get a better cooling base. I mean, I got one, but this one's kind of cheap. Maybe if I can like put it in a higher position or something, it can get a better flow of air. But I have to fix the lag issue because it gets so hot here, and I have the AC on, but I mean this it's way too hot, man. Yeah, I'm getting like 90 degrees Celsius. Let's see, yeah, 91, max 185. I could also clean it up. Yeah, that would be a good course of action. Maybe I can skip buying the cooler. But yeah, I want to play some more Overwatch. Yeah, for sure. But those team-based games are a bit too intense, and it's so frustrating when you lose. I mean, my intention is to be entertaining for you guys, so that's kind of the whole point. As long as I get footage, yeah. Any game that gives me footage, you know. And I have a couple of others lined up. So yeah, I still play. I have a couple of clips lined up for Overwatch. I got a nice triple kill with Reinhardt the other day. Tomorrow I'm going to edit it. Okay, you with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Oh, he's going to kill Emma. Oh, dude, that's not nice. I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but I knew if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Okay. Probably the investigation is done today. Yeah, I have to look up some reviews for some good ones because, or see if it's worth it, you know, because it does get a bit hot. But yeah, I'll have to figure it out tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow's the day for improving and working on the stream overall, and like in general stuff. Chores. I see. So I also want to add like chat commands so you can play stupid memes and videos. Just, I mean, whatever you want. Okay. What? Okay, keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth, it's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. The Freya skin. How... what is it? Freya skin ultimate bundle. Oh! That's nice. That's cute. Huh. Freya is such a cool character. I really like her style. And yeah, she has a lot of character, you know. The voice lines are pretty cool. The design is pretty cool. Yeah, I really like her. And it's so cool that she's new and that so many people use her. So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Damon Gant, of course, dude. Yeah. Miss Guy? Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. Shut up. Sorry. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? Damon Gant. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? Lot of DPS. Oh, you main support? Yeah, that's also the thing. The queues with support take so long. I can also play Mercy well. But the queues are insane. So I just end up playing tank. What DPS do you use? I mean, I like Ashe, but I'm not good at DPS. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I haven't been playing as much Overwatch, because what? Show me proof that Chief can't falsify evidence in that case. Oh, let's check out this list. Oh no, we can't read the list. I end up playing tank, and kind of that's what I'm good at, actually. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating because I leverage a lot in those kind of games with game sense. That's how they call it, because I'm not that good like aiming and being like technically good, but I am good in strategy and like in playing the objective. I'm quite good at that. So playing tank is like more natural to me. Then playing support also, but if you end up with a bad team, then you're screwed, you know? And like the only reliable way to rank up in Overwatch is by assembling a team. So I mean, I like it, but I'm willing to, but yeah, I don't know. Entertainment is my primary focus here with this project. Echo, then Ashe. Who was Echo? I forgot. You say Echo and I think of Echo from League of Legends. Echo, Overwatch 2. Oh yeah, she seems so frail, but I think she's cool. She's a new one, right? That's cool. Oh dude, I hate Mei. Yeah, torture tanks are right. Yeah, Mei kind of counters Reinhardt. I can never use Mei. I don't understand how to play her, and she destroys me all the time. I've never played Ashe though. I mean, I can play sniper. I have to be like in the right mindset. I've done well with Widowmaker. Yeah. Thank you, man. That's nice of you to say. I can play Widowmaker, but yeah, you kind of have to, you know, apply yourself to that playstyle. And like, you're so vulnerable. Like being tank, I feel that you can have a very a significant impact in whether you win or lose the game. As a DPS, you can like be carried so much easier. Not to say that I carry people, but having a bad team is one of the factors why I don't play so much. The last hero to release in the first Overwatch. Oh, that's cool. I also didn't know that Hazard was a new hero. Hazard was really cool. Widowmaker, but Widowmaker isn't it like Ashe a bit? Maybe more damage oriented. Chief can falsify evidence in that case. The jar probably. Yeah, this is it. And a piece of cloth. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touche, Mr. Right. We got her. Screenshot. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Oh, he's your master. He's your daddy. Why not? Come now, Mr. Right. You can possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Widow needs more distance and will get mauled if someone gets close to her. And Anna doesn't? I mean, Anna can just like do like a skunk, right? And just throw out her stuff. Yeah, I guess so. And Widow can use the grappling thing. Widowmaker, I feel it's like a secret agent, you know, like playing Hitman. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but I haven't used Ashe ever. The healing shots kind of intimidate me. I kind of don't like that way of healing. But, well, it could be good. I mean, I should try her. Okay, I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Sedgeworth's car. Oh. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. Well, I haven't used either, actually. Not Ashe, nor... No, wait. Anna, Ashe. No, I'm talking about Anna. Yeah. Or am I... Widow needs more... Yeah, I'm talking about Anna. Yeah. No, not Ashe. Ashe is nice. And she's just like playing, I don't know, her playstyle is like the old Call of Duty games where you had the iron sights and the M1 Garand, is it called? I think, where it's a semi-automatic rifle, and like you throw the grenades and you have the shotgun. It's kind of that. That's how I think they got inspired for her game, for her gameplay. Because every hero is like copied out of another game. For example, Junkrat is exactly the demo man from TF2. Who else? Moga is exactly, well, kind of. I mean, there are miniguns in a bunch of games. Roadhog is like playing what was it? Unreal Tournament? Yeah, it's like playing Unreal Tournament. Soldier 76 is like playing COD, basically. The new ones, of course. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So you hit Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it should, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma. I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling. The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, and I was your first support, you don't play here anymore. It was too hard to be good. Yeah, exactly. It's like, um, it's so hard to heal teammates in critical moments with Anna that, yeah, it becomes unreliable at some point. You kind of want healing to be, because people are coming at you all the time. So you already have to deal with that and not being able to deal as much damage. I mean, I guess she's fine for what's it called? Not continuous healing. I don't remember the name of the subclass. You know, you would have to pair her with Lucio or Mercy or maybe even what's her name? Moira, maybe, I don't know. Or the guy, he's like playing Halo, Baptiste, yeah. Oh, she called Marshall? Okay. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. 70 damage. Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, all of them reward you for being mechanically good at the game. Like, with Malga, for example, if you can, like, abuse critical hits, like aiming to the head and stuff, then oof, you are unkillable. However, it seems that, and so much many other mechanics. I mean, you can always benefit from doing critical hits. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off and on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. Okay. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Really? I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and as an investigator. Oh, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. You stubborn brat. I don't like this woman. And I think we're done with the investigation today. To be continued. Great. Let's save. Okay, how are we doing with time? I think we can beat that case today. I'm thinking whether to pause the stream or not. Yeah, let's just keep going. Just taking a quick mental break. ASMR. waves of the sea are touching your butt. Okay, let's continue. Oh, I did save already. Okay. Okay, apparently we are about to finish the game. This is really something. This is the first game we will complete in this channel. I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, who's this? Shadow the Hedgehog! Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 7x7 ID number that is. Yes, that was like last week. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. Try to relax your anos. Relaja el culo. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday was because you had a tight butthole. It's because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a something. 5 minutes, right? And Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty. But she didn't do it! I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. Okay. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her. The truth. Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. We have Edgeworth by his hair. I'll think about it. See you in court, right? Wrong! This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. Huh. So he's blackmailing her, apparently. That's cool. Okay, final trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecutor puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. Dude, he's a nuisance. Morning, folks. How's everybody doing? Hey, Adji, been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours? Lana, that is to say the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. Oh, he's blackmailing her. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. What's this all about, defendant? I'd just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished. Well, then what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Huh? I confess to all charges against me. On February 21 of this year, I murdered Detective Gus Budman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. No, Lana, you dumb brat. Objection. You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. Of Lana? Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no future need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Objection.
One moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come on now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut?
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
What?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. Edgeworth knows. With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh, to whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. Oh, shut up. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words. Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Oh, Your Honor, relájese culo. Relaja la cocoya. That's another one. That's relax your lady parts. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
Well, my name is Emma Skye. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. It's an incident that was resolved 2 years ago, really, or that event?
Yes, it more certainly is. There's another, relaja el papo. That's... yeah, but that's kind of aggressive to say. You would say that to guys, actually, when they're being, like, sassy and annoying. You say that to a girl and, oof. That's disrespectful. But yeah. Always respect everyone, people. Please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Witness testimony.
I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came...
Let's give her Maya's voice for the rest of the trial, because I'm not really satisfied with this voice. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Not much better. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. To the next poster. You have my blessing.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, 2 years ago. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Okay, let's press her there. Can you tell us more about that? Mr. Marshall jumped on dark just then. The lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby. So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case. Detective Bruce Goodman. The victim? Hear more, of course. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago? Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. You told Detective Goodman about what you saw. Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
What?
A picture? No. Ask about the picture. The picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
Oh! What a coincidence! I have it in my pocket.
Mr. Edgeworth, this little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence.
Ugh. Hey, I'm not a bad guy.
All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
This is the evidence list for the April 9 incident.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it. Ah, what is this?
Yes, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here, where they were torn apart from each other.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What? What?
Aha.
Order! But Miss Guy, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor. Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor.
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
If the evidence list was... I love it when they just insert some joke in tense moments. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see. Oh! Dude, Edgeworth is also very careless.
Is something wrong?
Do you even have to ask? Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. Is that the thing? Oh, the blue badger. It's finally here. The moment of truth.
That's that thing. That thing that was dancing in the evidence room.
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. I guess he was out of scrap paper. Uh-huh.
Very well. Witness, will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. Yeah, she was thinking about the murder. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Good. The judge is acting quite consistent in this trial. Okay. The picture you drew 2 years ago, flash of lightning, was so bright all you could see were shadows. After that, you fainted. The picture shows exactly what you saw in that instant. Let's press her there. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Of course, this is the exact scene. It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives. Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright? That wouldn't be too far off. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture?
Okay, let's check out the evidence list. Is this the one? No, this is the one. Let's check it out, maybe. It's the blue badger, right? Why? Well, it's bothering me that there's something in his hand, in the victim's hand, apparently. He's holding something. Maybe, probably. That's strange. There's clearly a contradiction here. I think we can't flip it right now. Okay, no, that's not it. Let's save, just in case. And see... Okay. What... This shows exactly what you saw in that instant. After that, you must have... Let's press her on the other statements. Yeah, dude, thank you for hanging out as always. Have a nice evening, dude. Thank you so much. See you any other time, man. Okay, this is the picture you drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. Okay, let's see. Maybe press her here. She didn't even know it was Marshall. The lightning was so bright and I was knocked to the floor. We're knocked to the floor. Dark had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed. poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt. What happened after the lightning flashed? After that, I must have fainted. Apparently there's something wrong in the picture, but... What's wrong with this picture? She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind, and yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. What would have been... What's wrong with this picture? To me, it's that the guy on the right has something in his hand. After that, I must have fainted. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. Did we press her here? I don't think so. Did you draw this picture right after the incident? I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything. During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Sky. 2 or 3 days later, the memory should still have blah blah blah. Okay. Can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black? Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. What could it be? We already checked this, right? The handprint belongs to Emma. Yeah, what's with the badger? Either we present the badger or we present the drawing. Let's present the drawing to see. That's probably it. No, that's not it. Okay, let's try presenting the badger. Because why would she draw the badger? No, not there. Let's see in the other statement. Okay. No. I may cut off the stream in a bit. Maybe we can make it to the end of the trial. Let's see. Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. I don't know what it could be. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. No. Let's see. Maybe the knife? No. Hmm. We already checked this, right? Yeah. That looks like the sword that's missing here. No, that's not it. Okay. Let's try one more time. Let's press her again. Sorry for asking so many times. Better watch out, or he might find some way out again. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind, and yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. How so? Oh, Neil defended himself, apparently. Right? The victim defended himself. Punctured in heart and lung. That night looks suspicious. Oh, we got it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. What? But I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
I would say... I mean, I want to say that he's holding something. But it could also be the stabbing motion. Because this looks like he would stab him like in the shoulder or something. We saved just now, so I want to say this. No, apparently not. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Yeah, so like in that position, one stab wound in the chest, that seems quite far-fetched. Oh no, this is not it. It's the other one. We have two autopsy reports. This one. Okay. Died from blood loss under 10 minutes. Weapon found in wound was missing tip. Single stab wound piercing heart lung. Okay. So it's probably the position of the stabbing. Contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. Oh, the tip is broken. Oh, well, that's actually right. Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? The tip is broken too. Yeah, but it was a single stab wound.
The tip of the knife was found broken off the victim's body.
It was conclusive evidence of... It was this conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem? It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Oh!
Yeah, that also makes sense. I didn't make the connection. Yeah, I kind of attributed it to the position. And I remember that Neil fought back. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up here.
That's right. But what does this mean?
The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness testimony memory is mistaken. That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence. You're treading on thin ice, Mr. Wright. All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility. No.
Order! Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted?
Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder.
Hey, Lois. The police department.
No, I cannot do Peter. Can I? I have to. It's the cadence because the
Pop tarts.
that's easy, but it's the cadence. Like to speak.
Holy crap! The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day.
Yeah, I mean, saying that like Peter, that's difficult.
After receiving the King of Prosecutors.
Yeah.
After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. You know, Stewie?
Yeah. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie. I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being two broken knives?
Another broken knife beside Joe Dark's. Yes, there is. From the price.
I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife. If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. This is the real murder weapon.
Oh,
If anything's broken here, it's you. Huh?
I'm sure this must be all I'm missing.
Oh, that's not it. Then... Oh, it's the screwdriver? It's probably the screwdriver, right? Let's try the screwdriver. Screwdriver. No. It's not it. It's the sword from the prize, for sure. Here. There we go.
What is it, Mr. Ashworth?
It's the broken murder weapon. Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding. That's a broken knife. As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Order, order, order!
Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation. But that can't be. Oh, why not, Mr. Edgeworth? Because if the King of Prosecutors award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed. What do you mean? I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. Oh! Would it? It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Hold it right there. Wait, I remember now. I remember everything.
Wait, yes?
Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
This list? The one with that picture square in the back?
I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What? You drew that? That's right. I bit myself. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. Really? All this time I've tried so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor. Right. Okay. When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed toward both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. Okay, guys, so this is we've streamed for 2 hours and a half. I would continue gladly, but as we know, right now what's important is to be consistent more than be extreme on the days, you know. So I think we're doing a pretty good job, and we're gonna leave it here. So thank you everyone for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Please follow, comment, like, and share this video with all your friends. Let's get this ball rolling, man. We already have some very nice regulars, very nice. Thank you all. Thank you, Seven, always. Thank you, Kudo, and thank you everyone who spends that little amount of time, however long it is, to watch the videos and to chat and to hang around, and I really do appreciate it. And it's my goal to be the best streamer I can be, the best content creator I can be, and to involve you guys in the process, in the creative process, and to also provide you with the tools that I've got so you can do your things too. So yeah, I just want the best for everyone. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday, this Monday 16th, I'm going to spend the day editing mostly. We'll stream the edits and we'll just get a bunch of clips. We already have some, but yeah, we will be preparing the clips for the following week so that we can focus on streaming and recording and all of that good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye bye. We'll see ourselves.